Hey folks, it's Wade the Shoe Dog at the Shoemakers Academy. Hey, I know we haven't talked for a while. We've been really busy. Obviously, had the holidays. Uh, had a lot of client work, and we're getting ready to get on the road again. But I wanted to quickly shoot a video for you. This content is from one of our live events that we did about a month ago, and I wanted to re-record it and add a few things so that we can talk together about getting your brand ready. And in this case, we're going to go all the way back to the beginning to talk about how to identify your mission, why your brand should exist, and reasons why, stuff like that. First of all, hey, I'm Wade the Shoe Dog. If you, those of you know me, for those of you who don't know me, I've been in the business for about 25 years, and just I have some authority. Yeah, that's me in the shoe factory. This actually is from December 20th, I think. And then when I talk about tooling, hey, that's me in the tooling shop. So I'm in the business, and well, hey, let's get on with it. So quickly, um, if you're getting started thinking about your own shoe company, then we've written a book. It's called How to Start Your Own Shoe Company. You can get the ebook for $25. I mean, literally, if you have the idea to start your own shoe company, start here, and this is going to give you some great insights on what to do and what not to do. Uh, don't go to Alibaba, please. Don't do that. That's should be page one. Okay. Okay. If you want to dig deeper, we have courses. A lot of this content is from the course. And you see, if you come to the website Shoemakers Academy, you'll see we have tons of other stuff for designers, developers, brand managers, all kinds of stuff, courses, books, and we'll talk more about that later. But just wanted to let you know where this stuff's coming from. Okay. So number one, set your expectations, and what I mean is set your expectations because this could be a difficult road. There's a lot going on to set up a company, um, a regular company, but a footwear company in particular. It takes tons of work. Obviously, you got to organize your plan. Um, you can't do it yourself, so get help. We have experts. We're here, and that's kind of why I'm here is to help you not make mistakes. But listen, expect setbacks, but it's okay because if you know what to do, then a little setback's not a problem. Okay, first of all, you need a footwear business plan. I know, Captain Obvious, but a footwear business plan is different from a regular business plan, and we'll talk about a little bit about that, a little bit more about why that is. Okay, creating your business plan for any business can be quite daunting. If you're new to the footwear business in particular, maybe it could be terrifying. It could scare you off, right? You don't want to do this, but listen, you can do it if you've got a great idea, and we're going to help you with great ideas in a second. But you can create a business plan. But listen, take time to break it up. And here's what I mean. So one business plan, but inside that plan, you're going to have 10 other plans. And today we're going to focus on brand identity plan and in that as it relates to marketing plan. But if you think about your brand identity, how that feeds into your product, what kind of how much product you're going to make feeds into your financial plan. And your financial plan is going to tell you how you what you need for capital, like how you're going to get that money, right? How the financial plan is how and when or how and why, and the capital plan is where is it going to come from. And like obviously you need a manufacturing plan, where you're going to get these shoes made, how you're going to get it made, and then how you're going to sell it. What's your distribution idea? Now, how are you going to market this thing? And obviously a growth plan, right? How you're going to expand your business, and then how you're going to exit your business, because it's important when you're to think about how you're going to end this project, because that might change decisions you make along the way. And we talk about that in the book and the course. But I know it's like, wait, why are you talking about the exit plan? It does affect decisions you're going to make along the way. But anyways, let's get on with it. Okay, uh, first plan number zero, and this is kind of what we're doing here, is for you to invest in yourself, right? Because if you're not sure what to do, then get the material, invest in yourself so that you can get the information you need to succeed. So I draw this green circle. This is what 100. Say, imagine $100,000. and that little blue dot is just 1%. So think about, you know, investing 1% into yourself to get the information you need before you start your project. Okay, so I know I said down in the description below there's links to me. You can subscribe on the website. You can obviously subscribe to YouTube. You're here in YouTube, big deal. You know that how that works. If you want to talk to me directly on email, you can email me. There I am, the Shoe Dog at Shoemakers Academy. You can also schedule a chat to talk to me, and you can also call me from 9 to 5 in California. No guarantee I'm going to pick it up because we travel a lot, but I do my best. You can text me too. Okay, that's that. Now, like I said, we're going to talk a little bit about brand identity plan and marketing plan and how these tie together. And you're going to see what I'm talking about in a second. So, okay, the world is full of brands. The footwear world is awash. All these brands are doing something, right? And what you need to think about is to identify the purpose of your brand. What are you doing? And your design and your marketing. And I drew this little circle around here, this white space, because you need to find your space. You got to be able to fit in, and you've got to be different enough that you've got space around what you're trying to do. I'll show you some examples of that. Okay. I mean, first of all, you've identified you, right? Now we got to identify your customers, right? Who are these people? And the next part is finding those people and how you're going to communicate with your customer, right? Because it's not just to say everyone that has feet is my potential customer. That's not going to cut it. We've got to target, and you've got to develop your brand and your product in a strategy to identify these folks and attract them, right? And how do we communicate with them? Okay. So, I mean, this is probably in this crazy world, I'm going to say your product must be unique. It has to be. Otherwise, turn off, go away, save your money. Your product's got to be unique. Your customers, you need to be able to find them. You need to identify them. You can't just, like I said, you can't just say everybody, right? You've got to think of a strategy to make a unique product and identify your unique customers, right? And then let's figure out how to market to them. Okay, so I love this one. This is a brand that we're working with. It's called Fuego. They make dancing shoes. It's really a fun project. Great team, great group of people. Um, and their customers are anyone that dances. So that's they found. That's their thing. Anyone that dances is a customer for their shoes. And it's never going to be a 20 million pair business. Oh, maybe. But hey, listen, they've targeted right in on those dancers. And how do you attract dancers? Hey, dancing, right? Build your customer base, right? So this is a brand called Antibes, and they're another brand that we've made shoes for. And this is a special kind of running shoe. And the owner of this company did a really incredible thing. What he did is he documented his journey, and because this is a special kind of running, there's a training program involved, and it understand the benefits of why you want to run on your forefoot. And he started building the knowledge base and the customer base even before the shoe was ready. In fact, he shared the journey of development and making prototypes and modifying the training program so that when the shoes were ready, his customers were already waiting for him. I love that. Okay, this is one I say own your customer, right? Well, okay, this is a great brand. I love these guys. It's called Idio Sports. They make frisbee golf shoes. And you think, man, really? Yeah. And they're the only ones. Of course, you can wear any shoe for frisbee golf, but these shoes are purpose built for it. And they've got this nice little pocket here that they can market to. And they're exclusive. No one else is making that kind of shoe. So it's pretty exciting. And of course, what are they doing? Low top, high top, waterproof, and they're evolving, and they've got athletes to work with. And it's not like basketball or tennis or whatever other crazy sport where the athletes cost a gajillion dollars. You know, these are frisbee golf players. They're affordable. You know. Okay. Um, Grow your customer base. Now, this is another really exciting young company that I'm working with, and they work with folks that, through one reason or another, have different shaped feet. Like they've had some medical issue, whether it's diabetes or veteran who had their foot, altered in some traumatic way. Um, so they're going to make shoes to serve these people. But the first thing that they're doing is they're making socks to serve these folks, because if your half your foot is missing, then you're going to need a special pair of socks. So they're actually building their customer base and their relationship with a sock while the shoe is being in development. So guess what? In 4 or 5 months, they're going to have a big list of people that already have this requirement, and now they're going to be able to serve this customer with socks. So I love that. I love that service aspect of it, and it's a great way to ease your way into it, build that relationship with a customer. Okay, serve your customers. Now, this is a case of, what, Wade, what's special about a running shoe? And the answer is, what's special about this running shoe is that it's in South Africa. And through whatever reason, it's really hard for independent shoe stores to get the big brands now in South Africa. So the owner of this running shoe chain basically came to us and said, "Hey, we've got 4 or 5 stores. We can make it. We can make enough shoes that we can buy them ourselves, have our own brand, develop it for our market," and just that's what they did. So it's Pivot and Run. They're great looking shoes, but again, they're in South Africa. But again, that's their patch to play in, right? And they're serving customers that can't get that shoe from other ways. So, oh, I love this one. So this is a great young company. Um, it's called Soleil, and their product is this really sleek, beautiful fashion flip flop. That was their first one. Now they got all kinds of faux fur and all this other beautiful stuff. But they started with relationships with boutiques. The owner of this brand had a small boutique and had a network of friends, and started actually repping other products in boutiques around Florida. So actually has a really a great knowledge of those retailers. And as she was showing other products, dresses and some other things, she decided, hey, no, there's, I'm in front of these people, and if I had my own footwear brand, then I could sell it. So that kind of became her how she discovered her hidden customers, because she would be looking in these stores going, hey, I think we could get a product into these, and leveraged her relationship. So finding those hidden customers, finding those hidden distribution networks, that's another great reason. And that got them started, and then they just, you know that's a once you're into that network, and retailers and dealers, and they're asking you for stuff, then you start making it. And they've done a great job of listening to their customers, and looking a little forward, um and making cool, fashionable stuff, and really slick advertising campaigns. A really exciting brand to watch, called Soleil, a really fun project. um okay, and the other thing is, of course, be flexible and follow your customers. This is a brand that's been running for a few years, and the owner started out with, his idea was fishing sandals. And they've got interchangeable bottoms, which is a really cool idea for spikes or rubber or felt, depending on if you're in the river or you're hiking or you're on ice or whatever. And he finds out, of course, that people are using these shoes for lots of different things. So all of a sudden, hey, let's make sure we market to everybody. And if it just means making a new, like, replaceable pad to serve a different market, then let's do that. So if your customers are telling you what you want, telling you what they need, then follow it, and people will take your product in places that you didn't imagine. Okay, so I hope that helped. And again, a great place to start. Again, don't be intimidated by all this. Great place to start is the How Shoes Are Made. Sorry, the How to Start Your Own Shoe Company book. Hey, if you really, yeah, I do think you should read the book How Shoes Are Made, because that will help you understand literally how the factory thing works. If you've been watching the channel, then you have a pretty good idea already. But that's a great place to go. And we're here to help. And I help big brands, small brands, and factories. We have live events. If you're new to what we're doing here, come to the website. You'll see we have live events. We also have a blog. I have hundreds of articles about all different types of shoemaking stuff. It's all about the business. There's some DIY stuff in there too. And hey, when your idea is ready, then we can introduce you to a factory. And 88 Manufacturing is a group of friends of mine, and we've gotten together to provide this service. You hear me go on about how Alibaba is going to kill your business if you're not careful. Well, we're trying to to innovate on the sort of the safe sourcing, right? We've got a good network of people that we know and trust, and we've got a great team. Actually, I say your team, our team, but this is your team, right? When your design is ready and your marketing plan is ready, and you're looking for a safe place to get your shoes made, then check out. Just reach out to me. You can look up 88 Manufacturing, just the number 88 Manufacturing, and we can help you get into the right factory and getting you in a safe circumstance. Again, thank you for sitting through this. Hey, listen, if you want to obviously book a chat or subscribe, you can do that. Also, here's a code, SMAEM50. If you're interested in any of our courses, this is $50 in course cash. So don't hesitate. And if you're not sure about how you should start, then please just text me, call me, book an appointment, and we'll help you get started. Thanks a lot, people. I appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next video.